Diagnostics Pure Stock main event. And race fans, if you're wondering, your Pure Stock winner will pull the 50-50 ticket. Your Pure Stock winner will pull the 50-50 ticket. Chris Martell thinks he has a shot at the cash here tonight. He's getting greedy down there.
I said I do, but she's already won.
Green flag in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event is underway. Sean Nadeau got a great jump on Quinlan. Harmon's car not running after the long trip to Farmington. Looks like it's back up to speed now in car 14. Quinlan gets the lead back down the back straightaway. David Lynch in the 78 car. Look at Howard Brown on the outside groove trying to get it done. Sean Nadeau in the middle. Quinlan leads lap number 1. Matheson now down underneath the 35 of Sean Nadeau. Good battling going on from third on back. Howard Brown in the mix. The 2 of Jamison Ritter and the 27 of Maggie Clark. Brown gets into Sean Nadeau in the 35. Nadeau sideways. He hangs onto it. Everybody keeps it headed in the right direction. We stay green. Keep an eye on Osborne and George Riley Jr. making their charge from way deep in the field. Osborne in the 55s looking for 3 in a row here tonight, but he's got a long ways to go with George Riley Jr. on his back bumper. Sean Nadeau and Jamison Ritter get into it down the back straightaway. Daryl Quinlan continues to lead. David Lynch in second. Newcomer Robert Matheson is in the 3rd spot with Sean Nadeau hounding him for spot number 3. Nadeau now looks to the bottom side, down the back straightaway. Sean Nadeau going to take the 3rd spot away. Matheson tries slamming the door on Nadeau. Nadeau bounces off the side of him. Matheson drove down on the 35 of Nadeau. Howard Brown and Nadeau get into it. George Riley Jr. had some trouble in the 34. Gage Osborne on the move to the outside of the 35 of Sean Nadeau, now down the front straightaway. Howard Brown getting the warning from track officials as he has been rough and tumble. Jamison Ritter not being much nicer in the 2 car, roots him off the bottom side. Final warning for the 2 at Jamison Ritter as well. Oh, tough break for Sean Nadeau. Nadeau in the 35 car. His car is shut down. Tough break for Sean Nadeau. Not sure he's not going to make it back to pit lane. Tough break for Nadeau. Caution flag is on the speedway. Not the caution that Daryl Quinlan in the 12Q wanted to see as he had a sizable lead over David Lynch. 35 and Nadeau running once again. Pure Stock's going to get back underway. Daryl Quinlan, David Lynch going to lead him down. Robert Matheson 3rd. 4th is Gage Osborne, and 5th is Howard Brown.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, after left 7, it felt like we were in a real foot.
Green flag back in the air. Pure Stock's back underway. Quinlan got a pretty good jump. Lynch fights back now. Andrew Harmon's car doesn't sound good. Bella Flaherty off the racetrack in the 25 car. Keeps the 25 car rolling. We stay green. Gage Osborne down through the dirt in the 55 car. Howard Brown into the 3rd spot now in the 03. Daryl Quinlan continues to lead. Now the battle is for 2nd between Howard Brown and Robert Matheson. Matheson has something dragging in the 821 car. It's that. Robert Matheson in the 821 around off the 03 of Howard Brown. And Brown will go to the back.
Oh, right, sorry. Okay. So
Matheson around in the 821.
Yep.
So Howard Brown assumes his position at the tail of the field in the 03.
He was in the caution.
So
78. 55 going up. Yep.
Doo-Doo Brown in the 03, final warning to get to the back of the field, and if he doesn't stay there, then he's going to go on the trailer early here tonight in the 03. Old Howard Brown smelled a podium finish here tonight and got a little overzealous in the 03 car.
I think so.
Did the 821? All right, let's cross him, Dave. Let's try to get him crossed here. Cross him out. One to go at the line.
One to go at the line next time by. Pure Stock's going to get back underway. 9 down of the scheduled 25. Jamison Ritter asleep behind the wheel of the 2 car right now. Not sure what he's doing. Caution flag is out. Jamison Ritter mad at the booth after we gave him the 1 to go signal. You start outside of the leader in car number 2. Next time by, the green flag is going to fly. And if Ritter doesn't get up there this time, we're not waiting for him. Green flag back in the air, much better this time. Pure Stock's back underway. Daryl Quinlan jets back to the lead in the 12Q. Gage Osborne into the second spot. Look at Andrew Harmon in the 14 car. That car's running right now. He's making moves 3 wide. Him and George Riley Jr. George Riley Jr. working the outside groove in car 34 now down the front straightaway. George Riley Jr. around the outside of Maggie Clark. Next in line is Jamison Ritter. Look at George Riley Jr. on the high side down the back straightaway. George Riley Jr. around the outside of Ritter into the 3rd spot. Battle heating up for the lead now between Quinlan and the 55 of Gage Osborne. Osborne looking to go 3 in a row here tonight in car 55. Daryl Quinlan has the lead down the back straightaway. George Riley Jr. is clear into 3rd. Maggie Clark has 4th. Andrew Harmon around the outside of the 2 of Ritter into the 5th spot now. Daryl Quinlan looking for his first career Star Speedway Pure Stock win. Gonna have to hold off the heavyweights of the Pure Stock division. 1-2 in points, run behind him. George Riley Jr., current points leader. Gage Osborne, 2nd in points. Now Osborne looks to the high side, halfway home at the line. 13 down, 12 to go for Daryl Quinlan in car 12Q. Battle for the 4th spot now as Andrew Harmon has the 14 car running in the right direction now. Harmon looking for a way by Maggie Clark. Gage Osborne trying feverishly to the outside of Quinlan. Tries the crossover move now down the front straightaway. Quinlan holds him at bay for the time being. Down into turns 1 and 2. Gage Osborne in the 2nd spot. George Riley Jr. ready to strike in 3rd in car 34. George Riley Jr. made a bold move on the outside groove to get to the 3rd spot, looking for more. 10 to go at the line for Daryl Quinlan. David Lynch drives to the side of the 2 of Ritter now. Ritter made a great save there after the 78 drove into the side of him. Everybody keeps it headed in the right direction. We stay green. Daryl Quinlan continues to lead, doing a nice job holding off the heavyweights of the pure stock class. Once again, Gage Osborne peeks to the outside, but Quinlan has fended him off. Riley Jr. now looking for a way to the bottom side of Gage Osborne. Osborne in the 55 darts back in front of the 34. Maggie Clark right there in her borrowed ride, car number 5. On one side, it's actually the 27. Clark sits in the 4th spot, and Harmon is 5th. Daryl Quinlan holding on for dear life right now in car 12Q at the front of the field. They're all over his back bumper. Lap traffic could be a factor in this one as well as they start to catch the tail end of the field. Osborne sets his sights to the high side. Riley Jr. gets into Osborne a little bit that time. Now Riley Jr. to the bottom side of Gage Osborne for the 2nd spot. Riley gets into your leader, Quinlan now. George Riley Jr. using the bumper here tonight in car 34 and into the 2nd spot down the backstretch. Right behind them, Andrew Harmon looks to the bottom side of Maggie Clark now. Clark slams the door shut, but Harmon is there. Andrew Harmon trying to take the 4th spot away from Maggie Clark. Good racing up front in tonight's pure stock main event as laps start to tick away. Quinlan trying to run away from the battle for 2nd. 1, 2 in points, battling for the 2nd spot. Quinlan's got to get by that 21 car quickly. He goes to his outside now down the front straightaway. Your leaders are there. Riley Martin gets into your leader now. Riley Martin's got to pick a lane in the 21 car, sat right in the middle of the corner. Oh, Maggie Clark has issues in the 27 car. Clark was doing a nice job in the borrowed ride in the 4th spot, but she's going to head down pit road before this one's over. Gage Osborne is clear back into the 2nd spot. Now going to work on Quinlan down the back chute. 2 laps to go this time by, and it's going to be another pure stock. Where was Quinlan going on that one? Quinlan was trying to block the outside of Osborne. Now Osborne gets to the bottom side. Daryl Quinlan made a huge mistake that time in turns 3 and 4. Osborne has the lead. Quinlan gives him the bumper down the back straightaway. Once again, Gage Osborne waits to the last possible moment. White flag in the air for 3 in a row for Gage Osborne. Unbelievable. Daryl Quinlan was trying to block Osborne from the outside groove, and Osborne hit the brakes and went low. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. A three-peat for the Rampage. Gage Osborne in the 55. 2nd to Quinlan. 3rd to Riley Jr. 4th to Harmon. And it looks like 5th will go to the 78 of David Lynch at the line. We'll head trackside.